Well, it's official, everyone. This gun store is now my new home. It has everything I could ever need. Guns, weapons, ammo, even more guns. Yeah, it's pretty good. What's not so good, though, is the fact that we will need to clean this place up, as we did kill at least a couple hundred zombies here, and if you look outside, aside from it being storming, there's a lot of corpses I need to burn. On top of that, though, we also need to take inventory of what we have, and finally, I actually killed the zombies so hard, the abilities and symptoms in the mod reverted back to, like, square one. I have no idea what happened here, so I'm actually going to use this opportunity to maybe update my version a little bit higher and port it in manually with dev mode. That way we can actually get the new mod and hopefully less bugs. That's gonna be for next episode though. Right now, we just gotta look around this gun store and see what we have. It's 4 a.m, we did wake up a little bit early, we're also a bit hungry and miserable. I really can't help out that part, but I can help out our hunger. Now I'm feeling a whole lot better. I do wish I had some water around. Oh, actually we do have the water dispenser right over here. Awesome. We have about 7.1 liters left in there, so yeah, I guess we're just gonna go loot around, and I will make some piles, preferably in the main, like, shopping area. We'll have a pile for weapons, a pile for ammo, and a pile for, like, clothing, miscellaneous gear, and survival oddities. I am really hoping that there is gonna be a lighter, but we shall see. First of all, let's see if I can get into that little armory in there. I wasn't expecting it to be that easy. There could be a corpse outside with a key on it. Yeah, why don't we go check that out? I hear her scream. Forgive. Instead of forgiving, how about we forget that you ever existed? This is exactly the reason why we need to burn all the bodies, by the way. They are going to just keep on coming back up, and I will run out of ammo eventually. The more I'm looking around, seeing more groups up and at it, the more I realize it would not be eventually, and it would be a very short time. Please let me find a key on one of these zombies so I don't have to smash down a barred door. We have a hatchet. That could be useful in opening it if we don't find a key. Ooh, we also have another half-mask respirator. That is really nice. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. A part of me feels really bad as soon as they can start to form coherent sentences again. Looking around though, I don't see any keys on these zombies, so we're just gonna have to bust into it with our axe. Which is fine by me. Is that a matchbook? Hell yes it is, and we have another small backpack. With an oatmeal cookie inside. Imagine that's what kills me. Not the zombie virus, but the damn cookies. There's a school bag in here. The yellow thunderbolt with the red backdrop actually makes me run faster, believe it or not. I guess with all the zombies taken care of though, we can go check out the armory. That took a lot longer than I expected. We burned through a lot of durability on our axe as well. The sharpness is definitely lower, and the handle is about half broken. I was a little bit worried that the devs patched out the fact that you can break down like a metal barred door with just a hatchet, but I'm glad they did it, because that makes my life easier. Otherwise, we probably would have needed to find something else. Is my time worth it? We have a lead pipe. I was kind of expecting, like, I don't know, guns in here? Okay, hold on a minute. We got a single M9 pistol, some extra ammo. With that, then, I think we ought to just start stacking up items. I'll check out the back room after I'm done with this main area here. Because I'm not sure if you saw that, but there seems to be a firing range. That is unfortunately locked. Thankfully, it's right next to a very openable window. Inside, we have phone books, batteries, radios. That stuff will be helpful, genuinely, for lights. There's nothing at the end of the firing range here. Matchboxes, yes. That's actually such a good find. And there's nothing else. Inside this little area here are 2 bathrooms. It's not too of note. Down here we have a... Is this like a shooting range? Or not a shooting range, like a training course? Also, I was definitely correct. This is actually so cool. You have your own little, like, training course in here. You got obstacles, targets to shoot, barriers to jump through. This would be really cool to actually lead a horde through if there was ever a point to use that. I don't see anything inside the crates, though. And down here, we have another staircase. Ah, okay. It seems to be just a second story to look over things. Is that a peanut gallery down there, too, to also watch people go through the obstacle course? That spot looks really, really comfortable, and if it is as comfortable as I think, we have found ourselves a new sleeping spot. Look at this. I actually really like the carpeting. This would be a lot more defendable than the little arcade area. It has 2 staircases down, alternate exits, a whole bunch of vantage points, and a minibar. I think this may be it. Now, there is a big horde of zombies over there that's yapping, so we will need to kill them. Over here, we have a office. Maybe the person's a smoker. Come on. They do have a water dispenser bottle. I mean, we won't need to worry about water ever now. That is, what, 2 full bottles just about? Especially if I remove the bottle here. We don't have any lighters, sadly. I know you're sad. Me too. I also really don't like how dark it is down there. Lights on? I don't see anything. This door may have a zombie in it. No, it doesn't. We're clear. We have more offices and more water. With all of that cleared out, though, everyone, it's time to start stacking up the loot. Maybe we'll find a generator magazine in here as well. I will let you know. We have so much here, everyone. Also, are they inside of the building? Is there a back room I don't know of? What the hell is going on down here? They're just on the floor, though. Weird, man. Well, they're dead, and that is gonna be a wash on my end. Huh, I guess they were just dead behind the counter the whole time. That's terrifying. Hold on a minute, you guys are actually really heavy. I am gonna take a shower, then I'll have to just move them over bit by bit. Oh, I forgot about that thing. The dangle helicopter. Oh my gosh. I was so sidetracked with trying to actually secure this place that it just completely went by my head. Now, there is a group of zombies outside that I am a bit worried about, so I am going to take care of them right now. Now, if you want to know the truth, we have a lot of ammo. I'm not even done with the full store, and we have hundreds of pounds of ammunition. It is going to be a very, very lucrative day for us. Now, hopefully, I can grab a quick little bite to eat before things get too bad. Because very soon, you will need to shoot so many more zombies. Because there definitely is a few left over, especially around that fence line. Let's see how bad the damage is. How much ammo do I have? 7 whole bullets. We're gonna need a little bit more than that. Let me just grab one of the 9 boxes, if you don't even include the cartons of ammo, too. Wait a minute. Is there a spot I haven't checked out yet? I swear I heard a lot of voices down here, but I'm looking around right now and I don't see any zombies. I don't think the zombies are supposed to be doing that. Huh? Oh, they're evolving real fast, huh? That is, what the hell? You know what? We're gonna ignore that. Yeah, I don't even wanna touch that. Whatever the hell's going on there, I don't want it. Anyways, I don't see any more zombies here, so we are just gonna continue to stack on ammo. Maybe I will check out some of the vehicles down here, though, to see if any one of them has a lighter for me. Why are all the smokers in Kentucky only carrying matchboxes? This is so sad. Not a single lighter in sight, but a whole lot of matchboxes, which I shouldn't be complaining about because that does allow me to burn zombies, but it definitely doesn't allow me to burn them wholesale like having a lighter would. Still, we do have a few more spots to check out. Maybe we'll get lucky. Well, there's good news and bad news. Good news is the fact that the helicopter event stopped. Bad news, there's not a single lighter in sight. Oh, more matchbooks though. We love those. We have like 4 matchbooks so far. We also do have the M16 in here. I guess we'll just continue stacking up ammo. Oh my god, a box of masks. That's actually awesome too. Where the hell did you come from? Dude, these zombies, man, there's something weird about them.
Hey!
I don't know what's going on right now. I definitely feel like I should update the mod. I just... What the hell, man? They're breaking into my house by just teleporting in. This place was definitely cleared out before. I guess we'll just continue killing them. It's a good thing they give themselves away pretty easily by just talking all the time. I don't know how I'm going to be killing the ones that are, like, floating and teleporting through walls. These two are going to be easy, but the ones making, like, the crazy shadows... They're just popping up out of nowhere! What the hell's going on here, man? Holy... Okay, I'm gonna continue very, very carefully now, because there is that zombie that's just dead on the floor, but still talking, and then there's another one that's just kind of floating all over the place like Casper the Ghost. I'm not sure what went wrong, but something definitely went wrong. We will just be dropping off the rest of the ammo just so I can take stock, so I can, you know, update my save and hopefully get things spawned in as accurately as possible. There's definitely going to be a few little discrepancies, but I think for stability reasons and also the fact that just having a long-running save with Build 42 is hell on earth. Also, hello, Random Cut. I know I was just sleeping, but this is Future Lime to showcase some very, very cool art. And there's not really a lot of opportunities for me to even view or share it, so yeah, I wanted to showcase it. All the credits will be down below. It's very, very cool. So yeah, I'll do a little slideshow of that, and we'll get back on with the episode. What the hell? Okay, that was terrifying. I hated it saying run. I think my game is falling apart right now, everyone. Oh, finally, it's done. At least the ammo collection part, and I will say we have enough ammo to make Uncle Sam blush. Not to mention the guns, there's just a pile of them right there. Yeah, we have quite a bit. It was all in loose boxes, so I put a lot of it into cartons, and each carton, if you wanted to know, is about 12 boxes of ammo. So we have in total 1 carton of shotgun shells, 1 carton of 9mm, 2 cartons of 5.56, 1 carton of 45, 1 of 38, 3 of 308, 2 of 223, 3 extra boxes of shotgun shells, 11 extra boxes of 9mm, 3 boxes of 45, 8 boxes of 44, 2 boxes of 38, 5 extra boxes of 308, and 9 extra boxes of 223, including some spare rounds here and there. That's a lot of ammo. So much ammo, I don't know what to do with it. Not to mention the guns. I didn't even grab all the guns, by the way. There are still a few I didn't pick up, but we have enough to where it's redundant, right? We have 2 double barrels, 4 M14s, 1 JS2000, 1 M1911, 3 M36 revolvers, 3 M9 pistols, 14 MSR 788 rifles, and 9 MSR 700 rifles. We have a lot of weapon mods, including 2x scopes, 4x scopes, 2 gas mask filters, a holster shoulder thingy, which I will just wear right now. We have a gun light, recoil pads, down over here, we have even more red dot sights, pistol sights, more gun lights. Over here we have survival stuff like canteens, leather water bags, hatchets, fishing material. Over here we do have quite a few magazines, including some angler ones, which is going to be cool for fishing, which I do think we will do. Hunting, smithing, tailoring, and down here we have a lot of magazines. Most importantly, we have 17 magazines for the M14. By the way, some of these M14 mags are actually filled up with ammo as well. Don't forget we do have an M16 as well. Yeah, that was a lot. And now I need to burn all these corpses. We do have a lot of lighters, or sorry, not lighters, but matchboxes. So my plan right now is just to go corpse to corpse and light them up the manual way. It shouldn't take too long because we did pile some of them up like this. If you're wondering how I'm going to be getting the gasoline, we have a hose right here, so I'll be able to siphon it into one of the water containers and burn it that way. Golly, that was a mouthful. Alright, well, I'll see you when this place looks a little bit more clear. Bop, 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 bop. Oh my, that's a big horde. You know what, guys? I have a great idea. Instead of burning each corpse individually, because it's going to take eons, actual eons, I do remember that there may be a lighter inside the farm, the chicken farm, and we can just grab that real quick, and while we're down there, I can actually grab all of the supplies back at my original base too. So I think it'll be well worth it. We're gonna take the Ranger, and yeah, we'll just load it up with as much stuff as possible. Cool, we made it home. There are... gosh, I forget the zombies just get up after a while, huh? Well, let me at least fill up our truck. That was one of the most stressful times of my life, just waiting for that to fill up. We did get it, though. There are some zombies. It's getting late, so I might sleep one more night here, but let's take care of this group of zombies first, and we can drive our truck into the little garage area that's fenced in. That way we can transfer stuff a little bit more safely. I love this rifle. It's just a headshot machine, you know? Look at that, dude. What's even more insane is the fact that I have thousands of rounds of this gun. I mean, we're never gonna run out. It's fantastic, and I love every second of it. Anyways, I will be seeing you tomorrow, though. Alright, we have slept pretty uneventfully. There is a nice blanket of fog, and moving over the items is actually not that bad. We really didn't own that much, especially compared to the amount of supplies we found at the base. Really what matters is all of the food in here, because food is definitely hard to come across. We still do... oh, hello. Okay, we got some visitors. Probably drawn in by my gunfire. Let's do a little check here, run through, and we will gun them down. Cool, the zombie horde has been trivialized. I am a little bit worried about doing my, item transfer, so we're just gonna play it safe, not do any speed up time, and just do it slowly. If we see any zombies, I will make sure to gun them down. We really don't have that much left in here, though. Poor guy didn't even know what happened. I don't see any other zombies in the fog. I'm gonna try and load everything in quickly. We just about have everything now. And a lot of it is just food, so the quicker we get this in, the better things will be. Sadly, I don't think we'll have enough space for the popsicle freezer, but that's fine because we have a freezer back at the gun store. If you're curious about what I'm going to be doing with the generator too, I'm going to be leaving it here because we don't have the manual, which means it's just dead weight. We have everything we need. I am going to be stopping by the chicken farm just to see if the lighter was actually inside that car and I missed it from eons ago. Oh, that's a funny little chicken sign. I like that. The ovo fauna. Chicken good eggs. Oh, clucking good eggs. Also, very nice we came back here for the trailer as well. That's going to be extra carry space. We don't really need it right now, but hey, free space is free space. Okay, that is now connected. We'll just leave the gardening supplies inside of there. And there should be a vehicle up over this way. Yeah, the taxi. And there's a zombie. Lighter, 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 lighter. Oh yeah, look at that! There was a disposable lighter! Oh, that's huge. Okay, we can leave. It's not a lot of juice, but if I time it correctly, that should not matter. I am going to head back to the gun store, and instead of doing things slowly, we're just going to throw Molotovs on the big groups of zombies and hopefully get them in a big bulk fire. I think it's well worth the Molotovs, because the amount of resources we would use otherwise would be insane. Dude, they're already getting up, and it's been like 1 day. This is why I need to kill them as fast as possible. It really is just a resource and time sink. Anyways, we are back. I am gonna worry about dropping off the food later, mainly because a lot of the non-perishables, mainly because a lot of the perishables will be going bad pretty soon anyways. What I'm gonna be doing now is grabbing the rags as well, and I will be making Molotovs. Alright, alright, alright. We got about 4 Molotovs worth of supply. We have more empty bottles around the place, but I want to save the rest of those for, like, you know, actual town clears. This is just to make my life a little easier. And in order to save as much juice from this lighter as possible, what I'm going to be doing is equipping the Molotov as a primary, equipping the lighter as a secondary very quickly, hucking it on there, and then running. So we're not going to be doing it up in the front area because we've basically cleared them out. Actually, do I really want to waste it right now? I might do it for the little horde near the field. Otherwise, it might just be easier to burn them manually. Damn. Yeah, that horde definitely needs to go, though, and so does this one. So we'll use at least 2. Oh, all the flames died. Well, looks like we're doing this the hard way, then. You've got to be kidding me. Are you serious? Oh, that sucks. Eggs. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing, dude? Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's just a burn. That sucks, though. Really, really bad. We might be running low on matchbooks, so we're gonna finish it off as soon as I disinfect a rag, get it on there, and just avoid all contact with infected individuals. I just wish the fire didn't, like, instantly combust you sometimes. That is such a scary, like, thing to happen, you know? Okay, let me go ahead and use up some disinfectant now. Alright, let's see here. We should have our rags. Beautiful. Then I can clean the burn with a bandage. Okay, it's a heavy burn. We disinfect with alcohol wipes. Then we can bandage it up with a rag. We will want to keep an eye on that for sure. We do have some clean water here to clean up the bandages with. Yeah, we'll be fine. Thankfully, it was just my hand. It could have been a whole lot worse, all I'm saying. It could have been a whole lot worse. It just kind of sucks when you light yourself on fire. I actually got flashbacks to one of my previous runs with Claudette. Oh god, that is definitely not a fun thing to have. We are miserable, we're sad, we're in agony, we're hungry. At the very least, let's see how far I can, this time playing it a wee bit safer, though sometimes you just kind of auto-path onto the fire and it sucks eggs. Look at that, dude! What the hell was that? I thought I was so far away. I hate this method. Why can't I pulp things like in Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, man? Instead, I gotta gamble with my life every damn day. Let's try and stay near the head, maybe? Okay, we're at a safe distance, right? I think the fires start near the groin area. No, they just start at random spots. God, I hate this. I have to, like, play the long con now of trying to get as much distance as possible from the corpse so I don't end up burning myself alive. I think that's a good amount of padding right there. Oh, yeah, no, it's scary business still, but most of the zombies are dying without too much of an issue, thankfully. We will need to find more fire starters in the future. We don't have any more, do we? Yeah, we just have, like, the 3 matches left, so let's use it up on this small little group here, and I think that'll be it. And I think next episode is going to be a little bit different, because I will be updating my game. We're still on 42.12. I would like to bump it up. And as a result, updating the game will definitely break things. So as a result, I am going to take inventory of every item I have, all of the stats we have, how long I survived, and I will be spawning it in through debug mode to hopefully get the same experience. The main thing that I'm happy about is we have the goal of actually clearing this place out to be done, so yeah, it should be pretty easy to just replicate, especially compared to something like the Iron Man challenge where I would need to build an entire, place and make sure everything is meticulously placed down. And yeah, we'll see how far the disease can progress. Oh yeah, another thing that would be nice is I know there are a few updates for this mod, and it adds in some new special infected, like boomers, which will be fun to work with. And it also gives nice little tooltips on the actual infection. So yeah, if you guys have liked this episode, be sure to like, favorite, share, and subscribe for more. Surprisingly, even with a burned hand, I'm still a crack shot. I will see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.